All right, I want to take a few minutes out this morning and talking about getting excited. And where this came from is today is the first day of Hot Topics, and that's the new extended version of my journey. So what God started, and so getting excited. I am excited about tonight on with Hot Topics on tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Um, some of you may ask, why 9 o'clock p.m.? That's late. I'm following the assignment that God gave me, you know, and I am excited about it because you know what? He knows who needs to hear what, you know, and even if you don't get a chance to tune in on YouTube to Electric James Inspirational Talks, you can always listen to it later. So I am excited. And I feel like we all need to get excited. Not just for me. I'm talking about getting excited for yourself. Getting excited that God gave you a voice. God gave you a gift. Whatever your gift is, get excited about it. And it doesn't matter who's not excited with you. You know what? You get excited because you know that God is paying attention to you. God is paying attention to you because God got so much tied up in each and every one of us with the gifts he's given us. And we have to not allow ourselves to hide our own gifts. So just like myself and others, the gift of communication, that's a wonderful gift because you don't mind sharing. Not only do you not mind sharing, you don't mind receiving information that's going to not only benefit you, but benefit somebody else. We live in a huge world where people just want somebody to listen to them or talk to them. And all of us get to switch seats sometimes. Sometimes I need somebody to listen to me. Sometimes I just need somebody to talk to me. And I tell you, on this extended journey that I'm on with this new assignment, I'm going to get into it. And as I always say, I never want to get in front of God. That's my prayer. Lord, never let me get in front of you. You know why? Because anytime you get in front of God, you're going to mess up. You're going to get off course because you're in front of him and he's not leading you. And so he can't bless you as you go because of the simple fact you jumped out there on your own with no directions from him. So yes, I am excited. I am so excited about Hot Topics. You know, I'm listening to God to just show me how to just keep building from here. Because again, I always say this. When God gives you a vision, he don't have a conference call. He does not have a conference call. He gives that call is between you and him. And you have to pay close attention. What he's saying, how he's directing you, how he's ordering your steps. Because he has to order your steps. And you know the amazing thing about God, that he see us so unique. Listen, he see us so unique that he gives each one of us individual styles in the way that we deliver the gifts to others and share with others. He give every last one of us that he put the gifts inside of a different technique, a different style, however you want to say it. Because what he is reminding us is that I'm in control of everything that you do. You don't do nothing without me. You may try, but you won't be successful. Success in what? Successful where it's pleasing at the end of the day. You can hear his small voice saying, "You are my child, whom I am well pleased." That's what you want to hear. You, Electra, are my child, who I am well pleased with. And you put your name in there. because that's what you want. Anybody can pat you on the back, and they might not even really have no meaning to, no substance to those pats on the back. You know, some people are sincere, but there are those who are not. But you can't worry about that. I was listening to a video yesterday that Free Little Litter had sent me a message, and the lady was speaking, and she was talking about expecting things from God. Wake up expecting things from God. And you know, when you hear things like that, this is what I'm talking about through communication. God allows people to think about you at times in your life where you need to hear something from someone else. Because none of us have all the answers. It's a lot I don't know. It's a lot I'm still learning. But God has positioned some people. Get this. God has positioned some people to interject things into my life that will help me build from the point that I'm at. And so when I heard that on yesterday, and I'm glad that I was tagged in that video, which said you got to expect things. You got to expect things from God. You got to expect God to give you a good result at the end of the day. You got to expect that from God. Not people, God. You got to expect God to make a way out of no way. You got to expect that. So, you know, you always reference and give credit to the people that whatever they said, even literature that you use, always give credit. Always give credit. Because that is those individuals' materials that you are utilizing. So that's why when you hear me say the names of Free Little and Tan Tate and different people that provided information, you know, some kind of way, social media wise, I give credit because I want people to know. I didn't just think that up on my own. That's other people who have talk shows on social media. But guess what? Don't take nothing away from somebody without giving them credit. Because guess what? This is what my late husband told me. If you don't quote nobody, don't worry about it. Won't nobody quote you. Let me say that again. If you don't quote nobody, don't worry about it. Won't nobody quote you. It's good to quote people. It's good to put out there. And I listen to different ones. But let me tell you something. Whenever I say I got something from somebody else, that credit goes to them. And that's a beautiful thing. Because those people have done the work. They've done the groundwork. They've done what it's taken to get out there and make things work with their gifts. And they're not looking for nothing from me. They're not looking for nothing from you. All they want to do is a reminder that God has put some gifts on the inside of all of us. And we can walk with him in that. And we can talk with him in that. And you know what? As he reminding us, I'm going to put you around some people that will mention your name in a room full of opportunities. Let me say that again. God says, I'm going to put you, Electra, in a room around some people who will mention your name in a room full of opportunities. See, you got to mention somebody's name. When you say that you care about somebody, that you want to see people grow, that you want the better for people, you mention their name in a room full of opportunities. And every room doesn't have the same thing in it. But it's some opportunities there. Opportunities to grow your social media platform. Opportunities to grow on a job. Opportunities to utilize any kind of gift that you have. And if that person know that you got that gift, and they won't even mention your name in a room full of opportunities, why are they in your life? Why? Why? Because if a person is not there to help you, to enhance you, it's only the reversal. It's to take you down. And you know, that's why I admire Free Little and a lot of the others who are out there on their platforms, making it happen, opening doors for other people. But and guess what? And God is going to bless them. God is going to bless them. Because if he can't use you, if he can't get a blessing through you, he will stop sending blessings to you. Whatever you're doing, you're not doing it on your own. When you are with God, when you say that God is the head of this thing, because when God told you, he told us, you're the head, not the tail. You above, not beneath, and you are more than a conqueror. He didn't just choose his favorites. He gave all of us the same opportunities. He reminded all of us of that. You got to realize you the head. Stop taking the back seat. Get in the front seat. Let me say that again. Stop taking the back seat. Get in the front seat. You somebody. And the only reason why you don't think that you are somebody, because you listen to other people tell you that you wasn't worthy. You've listened to other people's rejection of you. You've listened to the wrong voices. And those voices never wanted to see you make it anyway. You're not trying to get where somebody else is on your own. You're trying to get where God wants you to be. Let me say that again. You want to be where God wants you to be. You want to do the things that God wants you to do. You want those doors opened up to you that God wants opened up to you. That's what you want. Because every time that you go out there, and I'm a witness of that, every time I went and did stuff on my own, it crumbled in the end. See, you got to start with yourself first. Until you start with yourself, you can never, ever, ever, ever get excited. Never can you get excited until you start with you. Something that Free Little told me, that you got to give God full access. Full access. Full access. And you know what? When I did that, it's bringing me out of the dark. I had gotten in a dark space in my travel. I'm honest. I've always been honest with y'all. I told y'all I was going to be transparent on this social media. And I mean it, because I don't want to come on here being dishonest, because that's not right to be dishonest with people who are listening up under your voice. Be honest. And when she said, give him full access, and you know what? She was saying it to me so I could step out of that shell of being lost, wondering what happened, wondering why I can't get this together, wondering just different things that was taking place. But I tapped into something because God sent her to me to tell me what he wanted me to hear. Electra, I need you to give me full access. See, you worrying about the same people just like I created you. I created them. And some people are going to do my will. And some people are going to walk my way. But there are so many who will not. But you got to give me full access. to your life and over your life. And let me tell you, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that's piecing it together. Piecing it together, listening for his voice, and not listening to all that toxicity that can get in your head if you are not careful. You got to be careful when you out here on this social media. You got to be careful when you dealing with people every day. You got to be careful who you bringing into your life. You got to be careful who you trusting. You got to be careful, very careful. Because if you're going to be a conqueror, because God told you was a conqueror, if you're going to be a conqueror, you can't have everybody on your boat. You can't let people ride your back. See, that's something that I was reminded of when she told me that. Many things she has spoken into my life since meeting her online. And one day I feel like God gonna let me meet her in person. Let me tell you something I was reminded of. God say, stop bending. When you bend over, that's when people can ride your back. You have given people access, and now they riding your back. Stand up. Stand up and be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you're doing. Be proud of what you stand for. Be proud of your worthiness. Be proud of everything about you. Be proud of the fact that you might not have what everybody else have, but you got breath in your body. You got everything that you needed. Be proud that I'm your provider. Be proud that I gave you a purpose in life. Be proud that I gave you my protection. Be proud of that, because when you can be proud, you can get excited. You can get excited when you are proud about the things of God. And you are proud about the people that God sent across your path. And I will forever believe this, what my late husband said. Look, you don't have to take nothing from nobody else to try to rob somebody else of something, to try to sneak around and try to rob people. You don't need to do that. Whatever talents you got, you work with that. Because their gifts are their gifts, and your gifts are your gifts, and the rest of it is all on the table. Leave people gifts alone. Celebrate with people in their gifts. Celebrate with people in their gifts. I've got friends. I celebrate with them in their gifts. I've got family. I celebrate with them in their gifts. Because it make no kind of sense to sit around and be angry about somebody else's growth when God also told you the same thing he told me, that you're more than a conqueror. You are more than a conqueror. And the only reason why you can't see it, I'm going back and I'm quoting Free Little. Because you haven't let him have full access. Give him the access to your life. Give him the access to your life. And expect him to do the best thing with it. Expect him to do the best thing with it. And he will give you victory. And that's something else she told me. You know, when I say she told me, okay, I'm saying a lot of times I go on and I'm listening to her material and I see stuff and I'm like, oh, God just let me know that was for you. That was for you. You can speak volumes in words. See, that's why you got to watch what you put down on social media when you putting stuff out there. Because those words encourage me. Victory. Focus on the victory. And when I just can't tell you how that made me feel when I first saw it. But it's something about the manner in which it was said that God let it resonate in my mind. Electra, you need to focus on the victory. You need to look at what I'm doing, because I am the victory. You understand what I'm saying? God say, I am the victory. If you focus on me, I am the victory. I am your beginning. I am your ending. I'm all in the middle of that thing with you. You just got to focus on me, and you got to give me access. And then guess what? I'm going to evict some people because you can't get them. You don't know how to get them out your life. So I got to give them an eviction notice because you don't know how to give them an eviction notice because you want to trust them with all the while when you know that they there to tear you down. Because you know why? I've shown you. I've revealed these people. And you don't have to be mad about it. You need to get excited about it. Because you know what? That's the time when I prove to you that I'm the one that's with you. I'm the one that's holding your hand. I'm the one that's carrying you. I'm the one that's whispering in your ears. I'm the one that's conducting whatever you do. And it don't matter. It don't matter how somebody else might feel about it. Because what's for you is for you. And just like it's some doors out there that you're not going to go through, I already know that. But I guess what? But I got some doors that you're going to go through. I got some doors that I'm going to send somebody to open them up for you. Ooh, now that felt good. God say, I got some doors that I'm going to send. Some people going to try to keep you out. But I'm going to send somebody to open that door for you. I'm going to do it. Don't you worry about it. All you're going to have to do is you just got to turn the knob and go in. Because I made sure that somebody going to be there to open that door for you. Because I know that your enemy is trying to lock you out. But you got to, I'm going back to the lady that I was tagged in on yesterday. Guess what? You got to expect me to open some doors for you. You got to have that expectation of me to open some doors for you. And he's not just saying that to me, he's saying that to you. You got to expect God to open some doors for you. They there, but you scared to go through because so many been closed in your face. But raise back up, go back at it. You don't have to do it like somebody else do it. Just do it. Let me say that again. You don't have to do it like somebody else is doing it. Just do it. God got you. All right? Get excited. I am. I'm excited this morning. I am. First day of Hot Topics on tonight at 9:00 p.m. Electra James Inspirational Talks on my YouTube channel. And guess what? We're going to have a nice time for about 15 to 20 minutes. I want to make Hot Topics fun. We're going to talk about some things that, I want to talk about things that really are on the hearts of people just by me being around and hearing people and just kind of put it out there. And you know what? If you can take from that and build from that, I want you to, because we're in this together. We are in this together. We are healing together because communication is about healing. Keep that in mind. Communication is about healing. All right? Y'all have a wonderful day. I see y'all later on. Bye-bye.